Right across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white lines.
All right, made it. Got the keys. I think our truck is right back there in that corner back there. I think that's the one we're after. As soon as they open the gate here, we're gonna go back and take a look at this thing. See what we're getting into. Made it to pickup as you saw, got through the gate, got back here and took a look at this thing. This is what we got. Came down here to Cummins in Tampa to be tested. We're gonna run it back up to New Philadelphia. The concerns here, because you know, no load is just like go pick it up, chain it down and take it somewhere. The concern here is right here. This hitch. The whole unit is actually 32 foot long. So we only have to right here, we are like 28. So the idea, we're gonna need to clear the back deck with the hitch that they put on here. Hopefully we don't have to take them bolts out and take that hitch off, but I don't think we're gonna have to. I measured that, I came over here earlier, I measured that, and it's 18 inches from the ground, but this ground's kind of uneven, so it might be more than that. I might not need the boards. I'm gonna take another measurement when I get it out on flat ground, but I got the board set out over there. You just saw that. What the idea there is I put my outrigger boards down. That gave me 4 inches higher, so I can drive the back wheels up onto those boards, and that'll give me 4 inches more clearance for that hitch to clear the back deck as it goes across. And then I can put these back tires right up against the back deck, and that should give us plenty of room to get the whole thing on. Now, the other concern that I've got is the guy that brought it down here had a mini deck. This ground clearance right here has got me a little concerned. Right there where that tank shroud is. When it's coming up onto the trailer, when I get the back tires backed up onto the trailer, I'm worried that that's going to hit before the front tires start coming up on. There isn't a whole lot of room there. So we're going to back up. We're going to get it over there. We're going to back up real slow. And I'm going to see where I'm at. I may end up having to, the fix for that is pretty simple. I'll just take another outrigger board, set it down on the ground in front of the trailer behind that tire and drive that tire up on it and give this a little bit more clearance before it gets up on the trailer. So it's a pretty easy solution. Hopefully I don't have to. We'll see how this goes. So let's get it done. Mr. Ron, if you're watching the channel right now, you don't leave me much fuel in this thing. You're helping me out here. Or maybe it's reading empty just because of the tank, CNG, whatever. I don't know. But it says empty, so hopefully I got enough fuel to get it up on the trailer. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? Why is it not starting? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Started just fine a minute ago. Well, the fuel was shut off, and when I tested it earlier and tried starting it, and it ran all the fuel out of the lines. So I had to get more fuel on the lines. So we're gonna get this thing put on the trailer now, I hope. Woohoo! Probably stop before I get it on the trailer and take a measurement real quick. right, let's grab a measurement and see what we get. Yeah, buddy, we don't need them boards. Should have waited to put them out. All right, here we go. Loaded, loaded, loaded. There's our baby right there. Turns out I didn't need to do anything. Oh man, I really gotta measure before I believe people. So the concern was, I told you earlier, that hitch hit in the back. That thing is not even close. Not even close. And I took the boards out. So that was, oh man, there was no reason to panic about that, but well, you know, whatever. Better safe than sorry. Probably should have put it up on there, found out before I got the boards out, then I wouldn't have had to put it away, but you know what? Lesson learned. That's what teaches you not to do it the next time. So, gonna have to keep an eye on, there's a lot of hose clamps on this thing, or C-clamps on this thing. I have to keep an eye on them. I gotta get a height measurement and be sure of our height. I think we're okay, but I gotta be sure that that CNG box right there, it's up there pretty high. So we're gonna grab a measurement real quick, see what we get. This time I'm gonna use my tape measure instead of my high pole. You know what? I think I'll do both. See if my 20-foot high pole is right. So, tape measure came up with 12'7" to the ground. This thing actually is sitting on something. Yeah. It's sitting on the edge. See if I can move that real quick. Yeah, there's something up on top there. It must be a little valve or something. But the tape measure came up with not 12'7", 12'6" to the edge of the box where I had it hooked. This thing, you can see it up there. It's a little bit taller than the edge of the box. There's a little fitting up there that my high pole is sitting on top of that fitting. So, and we are at 12 foot. 7.5. Tape measure said 12'6" right from the edge of the box. And there is, I'd say my 20-foot high pole is accurate. accurate with the measuring tape anyways. So there we go. We're good to go. We're only 12.6. Load itself is 10'7", look like. We're gonna call that 10'9". Since I wasn't hooked with that fitting on top, so add 2 inches for that fitting and we'll call it 12'9", or 10'9". So that's it. We are out now. I've been hearing a whole bunch of fire sirens, a whole bunch of fire trucks, it sounded like, going toward the highway. So we're gonna try to go the back way to get out of here, to get back over to 75. Try to stay out of that mess, I hope. Loaded up, ready to go. Standard securement on this thing's pretty standard. Truck weighs 18,000 pounds. I got 2 chains up front, well, 2 binders, 1 chain. Going halfway across, so get half credit for those chains. Those ones right there, same as I always do. On the back, I got them coming right off the hitch, coming right to the side. So it comes off the hitch and comes right to the same side of the hitch. So get half credit for both of those. So that's 6,500 pounds in the back and 6,500 pounds in the front. Truck weighs 18,000 pounds. We're gonna call it 20 to be safe. We gotta have 10,000 pounds of securement. With these 4 binders on, 2 chains, or 3 chains, 4 binders, we got 13,000 of securement. So we're plenty good on securement. Everything looks good. I could have probably put it over to the other side just a little bit more. The mirror's kind of sticking out a little bit, but I don't think they're gonna pick on me about that. I don't think it would have mattered. Even if I moved it over 2 inches, the mirror still would have been sticking out a little bit. So it is what it is, and we are out. So I'm gonna deliver this thing hopefully on Friday. Tomorrow will be all day driving. Deliver this thing on Friday. Be off for Christmas, and I'm taking next week off, so be off for New Year's. I'll be back at it on January 2nd next year. Probably make a video or 2 in between. Got some stuff I want to talk about that's just don't really need a load to talk about it, so I'll probably make a video or 2 in between. See what happens. Talk to you all on the next one. Be safe.